Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I don't know how to address this. Oh,
Hmm.
All right.
but
So you guys
assassin.
have made your way to Freeport, and
I believe a lot of us had things we wanted to do.
I'm actually going to cover something really
Okay.
quick first with Malik. Okay.
Yes.
Um, Tyler is stepping aside from the game. We are picking up a new defender for next week. So, as for Malik's story, after seeing the death of his mentor, he decides to pretty much split from the party and work with the Val Rai explicitly to pretty much hunt down the Delhi. His character is currently in the beliefs that the Dalhai were somewhat behind what happened, and they might, or the Valrai might be able to help them out, help him out with finding his killer than the actual party would. So he has since split from the party and has moved on.
Oh.
But he will be returning in cameos, and if he seems to get a better time slot, we might make a full return for him and go 7-player this game.
Q beans.
So
I hear this new player is really sexy too.
I don't know. He's a little bit odd.
I'd suck his dick.
You'd
Yeah,
suck
but you'd suck
everybody's
anyone's
dick.
I had two people have to say that at once. Now, I'm not denying it, but
Hmm.
come on, someone defend me.
No, but if you haven't been following my Twitter, you would know who the new player is. He's also in the chat room, but we'll wait to completely announce him next week. This is map tools on that you can pick up online.
Yep.
Yeah, we're playing tabletop D&D, but we're using a program to do it since we're all online.
Yep. So, let's see. You guys left off. Chris, you were off on your own at an inn looking for a mysterious assassin.
Actually, I was heading off to go see Thorol. Yes, Thorol's house.
Yeah, yep.
But I know other people had other things to do, and my thing is actually not really all that important. Just basically, she just goes and sees the house, kind of quietly reflects on it. If there's anything there, you can let me know. But otherwise,
Yeah, sure. Well, we'll hit that. Waylon, you still have yet to see your master. If I'm not sure if you still had plans to do anything with that.
I have planned things I'm doing with that. I may not get to it at this trip in Freeport. Yes, that is the. It's been so long since we've been here.
I know.
I'm forgetting city names.
Scott still needs to talk to his girlfriend. Dan has.
I think I'm just shopping at this point.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
pretty much done in this city.
Mm.
You guys do have a large lump of sum of money. Hopefully, you guys have spent well.
Remember
didn't
to
get
enchant
shit.
my robes, Dan. You did.
Yeah,
I did?
Just, yeah.
But,
You got Shen's
Shen's
take
money?
because.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you got
upgraded my
Shen's
armor and
take.
door armor.
Oh, okay. I need to buy scale armor then.
if I shop afterwards, can we just add it in later?
What do you mean?
Because I haven't shopped yet. I know there's dangerous things coming up. I might need to have better armor for.
If you're getting it Freeport, you have to get it, or in Freeport or Trend, you have to get it today, by the end or by the.
I'll shop
Yeah.
while we're doing things. I'll shop while we're doing things.
Okay, because certain cities don't have the certain supplies.
Yeah, I was just gonna retcon it in later that I'd purchased it. I haven't had time to search the item shop
Okay,
yet.
that's fine. So who are we gonna start off with?
I could go buy scale armor.
Do you want to roleplay that out? I've actually been debating on if I want to actually roleplay out merchants.
Yeah, basically,
yeah.
I'm gonna ask them if I can use the basic of basically the hide because it's magic +2 and sort of upgrade that to scale magic +2. If that makes any sense.
No.
I could get the transfer enchantment.
Yeah,
thing.
you could buy flat
That's what you want.
scale mill, and Dan can transfer over the enchantment.
I don't think Stormhammer would know to do that though.
You could like
Ask.
me about it.
Yeah.
I'd imagine at some point, Gedden has told the party what he can do, so I'm sure he would relay that to you at some point.
Yeah, I'll probably just buy the scale armor and be like, "Hey, Gedden, you know how to do this."
Are you
Do
Jamaican
this
now?
thing.
Hey, Dow,
What
get
would
in.
I
Can
say?
you help me with this armor?
Sambalaya. Wait, I'm gonna buy flat scale and
Okay. Remember, prices have increased by 15%.
okay.
And you said everything's increased by 15%, right? And
Yep.
that's and for like increasing to like a +1 to a +2, it's just the price difference.
Well,
Yeah, so
it's
the price
It's a
difference
price
plus
difference
15%.
plus 15%.
I'll sell if I
Okay.
sell my magic. Yeah, if I sell the magic hide armor, how much am I gonna get for it?
you're going to. I believe 50% was my
Yeah, half
don't
off
know.
is generally what they go with, unless you want to role play it out and you use some
Haggling.
negotiating skills.
Yeah, you could try and intimidate them, but that'll probably put you back in jail.
Probably. And as we know, this is a more serious Hammer of Storms.
We know this?
No, but I know this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's cut over to let's start off with Scott. When we left off, you were actually inside the house at the table while Avon
Yes.
Avon was actually having a spot of breakfast, I believe.
Oh, I don't know if you said breakfast or not, so.
It was some kind of food.
He's eating something.
Is it gonna matter? You're like, no, if it's lunch, I'm out of here. This bitch sucks at making grilled cheese.
I'll come back for dinner. I walked in and I actually set down the chest. Well, I was supposed I'd do my shopping thing first, and then set down the chest by the front door as I just walk in. Sit
So you
down
left your stuff outside?
No, inside by the door.
Inside the front door. Okay, not outside the front door.
No, I'm not that stupid.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Nice going. Okay, yeah, you open the front door and you're greeted by the welcoming face of your dead lover.
Dead. What? How that happened?
No,
Oh.
she's sitting at the dining table, having, let's say, generic food, because we're not going to settle on if it's lunch, breakfast, or dinner.
Well, I just come up from behind her to hug her. Avon.
She's going to be actually relatively shocked to see you home.
Of course.
So things are going well, I take it?
Yes, things are going very well. Kind of. I have a few scars now, but that was to be suspected.
Well, all you adventuring types, of course you're going to get scarred.
hmm
So what news have you brought from around the world?
Well, not exactly good news.
We're all going to die. The Mayans were right.
What's a Mayan?
Well, does she know about Del Rye yet? I can't remember.
The cat people?
Dalhai.
Dalhai,
There
no. Dalrai, yes, because or the Valrai,
Valrai.
because they're in the city. She's seen them,
I mixed the two together.
of course. Just call them Rai and Hai.
High and Rye. Alright. Well, we're kind of fighting things that no one really understands except for the Velrai right now. And they already destroyed a city. Mm.
Oh heavens, no. Which city would that be?
I'm blanking on the name for some reason.
Tanafir and Stormguard.
Tanafir and Stormguard. Alright, well, that's right. I completely forgot about Stormguard. Sorry, Dan.
Fuck Dan's home.
Well, they destroyed Tanafir and Stormguard as of such, but we're stopping them. We're stopping them getting in here. It's already been announced that, well, it's going to be announced tomorrow what is going to happen. So, the Queen will make a big speech.
Do you think Freeport is going to be next?
Next? I don't think so. I sure hope not.
Well, what should we do?
We can't really do anything. We're going to let the Velrai do the part, we have our own little part in the mission and everything, but
What mission?
well, we've been out closing things, so they can't attack other cities. We've been a little strike team.
I don't know if I like you doing this. That sounds way too dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous, but it needs to be done.
And you're perfectly fine doing this? Ah, there it is. Thank fucking God I found it. I've been looking for my fucking notebook for this fucking session, and I could not
Oh.
find it.
I could have swore that would have been in your Zippo. Okay.
No. I know where that is.
Am I fine with it? Yeah. Fine with saving the world, I suppose.
Oh, just something else to add on to your ego.
Hmm. But it's happening, and we have to stop it somehow.
So where are you off to next?
I don't particularly know. We'll know in about 2 days when we reconvene and get it all sorted out.
So that means I have you for the next 2 days?
Yes.
And scene.
Yep.
There you go. You finally get yourself laid. Give me a charisma and endurance check.
Okay. Charisma is just ability modifier. I think that's +5. Yay.
Let's see if you look pretty doing it. Be like Waylon, just crit fail your charisma check on it.
Ah. No.
Well, you look pretty doing it.
Now endurance. Eh.
Oh. Oh my. It's been a while. You're a little bit disappointing.
Oh. That's no fun.
Wouldn't endurance be like how long you last? Wouldn't like athletics be how good you are?
Actually, how did I do it? Was there 2 checks or 3 checks? To
I think
decide?
there
It
was-
was
I think
like,
there was
it was
3.
like 4.
I rolled a fuck ton of checks. I remember when I fucked that one
Oh,
prostitute.
athletics. Yeah, throw athletics.
Oh,
Or
okay.
acrobatics. Athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn!
You are very flamboyant with it.
Yeah,
Kama Sutraing this shit.
those numbers basically make it so Paleth is really, really flexible, really, really good, but she comes quick, and it's done after that for a little bit.
So one had
She has
reach,
the
the other had
kinkiest,
flexibility.
most awesome, like 5 minutes, and then boom, just
Done.
yeah, we gotta stop for a bit. Make me something to eat.
I'll be good in a few. Just don't worry.
Hold on, I need a 10-minute recharge. There you go. You're not the virgin of the party anymore.
She wasn't a virgin beforehand, but
Well,
alright.
in the past 12 sessions, you have been the biggest virgin of this party.
How about
Who's
Dan?
dead?
Or,
Well, I'm assuming he fucked his girlfriend the day before they exploded.
Damn straight, I better have.
Well, he's AFK now, so.
Oh.
But all right. So let's go to. Oh, I gotta remove Dan's or Tyler's token. It's a sad day. Chris, let's go to you.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just heading over to Thorol's place to basically see the extent of the damage. I already know what to sort of expect, but
Okay. It actually has been about 2 weeks since it happened. So when you enter the place, you don't see any kids there. It looks pretty vacant now. Upon entering, all you see in the pretty much the hallway leading up to the dining room is a large dark colored bloodstain.
oh, the house is still standing.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, all you see on the inside, as far as where the trauma was, is a large dark colored bloodstain
Okay.
for Thorol.
I assumed.
Well, I couldn't remember if for some reason I was thinking your own house. I was like, no, that's not standing
That's
anymore.
not there.
That's
That's
actually,
ironically for a completely different reason than this.
yeah.
I keep making enemies. I want to sort of sit there or stand there for a moment, kind of reflecting upon it. Can kind of look around, just examine the area.
Okay.
Not necessarily searching for like a clue. She's kind of just absorbing everything.
Yeah, you kind of
but-
know who already did it, so you don't need much of anything
Yeah,
else.
well, she is also, if there is anything out of place, she is going to try to spot it, but that's not really
No,
what she's
actually,
doing.
even if you did roll high enough, you would notice nothing's out of place in this house.
Nothing seems out of place.
Nothing seems taken. Nothing seems to be left behind.
All right. Once she's done kind of looking around, she's going to head out and try to find anyone she's familiar with in the general area.
Yeah, you find out there are kids. There are a bunch of kids in the ghetto that you know.
Okay. I'm going to go up to them and ask what happened to the children who used to stay with Thorol.
Oh, they all went home. To other homes.
Other homes in Freeport?
Some stayed in Freeport, some left.
Thank you.
Pretty lady.
I'm going to get away from you now.
He is very sad.
Before she leaves and kind of heads back into the not slums, I don't know what you'd call that.
The
Not like the rich neighborhood. I don't know what you call like the
the
regular town, I guess.
the middle
Um,
district.
Yeah, middle place.
Middle class.
Before she heads back into it, she's gonna take one last look towards Thorol's place,
Mhm.
and you can see her fingers on her broken arm trying to move, but can't, and she's just gonna walk off.
Okay.
Like she was trying to form a fist with them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Waylon, what are you doing?
Alright, I'm actually gonna go out and basically buy a plain non-magical set of my old robes. I'm going to get in my current robes to enchant to a +2, and the 4,750 that it'll take to enchant them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go buy a blank, several hundred-page book.
Okay. You find every one of those items.
Yay! I'm then gonna hold myself up in a hotel for a couple days and start writing.
Okay. Can I ask what you're writing?
Yeah, it's basically just a as detailed a memory of every kill he has ever made, and the orders that were given to him.
You're gonna turn yourself into the authorities.
There's a plan here, I
Oh.
swear.
God, no.
I'm not
Waylon,
gonna be. There's
Whenever
a
you
plan
say
here.
that, it's just gonna.
Yes, a plan. I like this.
Waylon's gonna die.
No, I have a plan.
You're either
I
gonna
fully
be
support this.
you're gonna die or you're gonna end up in prison for life. And I'll have to
I
make,
have a plan.
and
I
have to
swear.
make out another encounter to where you break him out of jail.
I swear there is a plan here, and it makes sense.
Go for it. I support you.
I figure this is gonna take me a long time, so I don't think I'm actually gonna get to deal with some of the stuff I was hoping to in the city.
Okay.
This session, actually, just because it's gonna be a while.
Okay. Dan, anything for you, or are you going to pretty much just hold up and read your books and wait?
I haven't studied my sword for a while. I'll commune with it, try to unlock its great mysteries and powers, and yada yada yada.
Can you move a little bit closer to your mic, please?
Sure.
Thank you. So you're just gonna do more magic shit with your sword.
Hopefully not destroy any buildings by mistake, yes.
No, I was gonna say give me a check. No.
You destroy...
Botch the
half
Arcana
buildings.
check, please.
No, damn
You destroy the brothel. Stormhammer is extremely pissed.
No, at this point it doesn't actually really care that much.
Chris,
Is it
I would
an-
actually say yes.
Is it an untyped bonus? Or is
It just says the target gains additional hit points equal to the armor's enhancement bonus. So I assume that's untyped.
That is untyped, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
For those wood stack.
Cool beans.
Okay. Stormhammer. What would you like to do?
I'll basically wander around, see if I can find anyone in the party.
Where you were wandering around about?
I
That
was probably still got the scale armor, and I'm looking for Geddon. So
Okay.
I'm just wandering from the armor shop then.
Okay. Have you actually been to Freeport before? I want to
No.
assume no.
Hmm.
Oh, this is gonna suck for you because you're gonna get a problem with your streetwise then. Are you gonna actively search for him, or are you just gonna hope to bump into him?
I'm just gonna wander.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna bump into him since he's not on the street.
Yeah, well, if I find anyone else in the party, like Alexis or something, I'll ask her if she knows where he is.
Chris is in the bathroom, but give me a streetwise
This
Or
is not
perception.
gonna end well.
or a perception.
It's not gonna end well either way. Let's see, which is better? Perception. I actually have a +4 streetwise. Let's see.
Actually, Queen, plans are not always ruined by the DM. Most of the DM's plans are ruined by the players. That's happened a lot this game. 14.
And every game.
Yeah. You guys love fucking with my plans. No, you don't find anybody. Streets seem to be too crowded for you to spot any of your party members, being
I'll
as
just
short as you are.
I'll just continue to wander then.
Okay. Day turns to night. You guys all wake up from your slumbers and begin anew.
Did I find them during the day?
No,
Huh.
Now, where is he going
unless
to
you
sleep?
actually roll me a D100.
Oh,
Actually, or
D100.
no, D20, just D20. It'll work the same. Nope.
I fail.
What place does
Odd.
Stormhammer stay at though at night?
He found an inn, but it was not the same inn that you guys were at.
Yep, that's what I was rolling to
Okay.
find out, is if he
Okay.
somehow found the same inn you guys are, one of you guys are in. And with that roll, you're close to the ghetto.
Hmm.
Like in Ghetto
Slums.
Yo.
By this point, you guys are noticing that a large group of people are actually forming outside as whispers of a speech by the Queen is being talked about.
I'll head there. Mostly because I'm guessing everyone else is heading there as well.
Yeah,
I'm
and
pretty sure I know what she's going to be saying, so. Yeah.
oh yeah, I didn't write a speech for her since it'd be something you guys would already know.
I'll be going. I'll be attending.
I'll be dragging David along and attending in the back somewhere.
Oh, you're not gonna stay in fucking. Oh, never
Need a
mind.
break
You
of
could
some
still
sort.
fucking not miss it because it's only 5 minutes long.
Here, I don't have a good endurance. I don't have it in Constitution.
Oh, that's why Waylon's not good in endurance, but he bought Skill Focus endurance because I kept making him roll boner checks.
I don't know. I did that. In
I thought
perception.
ahead.
I did that into perception though.
Was that you thought ahead or with your head?
I see what you did there. That's stupid. Okay, when you guys go, Stormhammer, you do run into Alexis. Literally, like, you just keep walking, not paying attention, and you run face first into her ass.
Terribly
my.
sorry about that. Oh, hi.
Now tell me, was that on purpose or not?
I'm not entirely sure. It could have been fate that brought your ass and my face together.
Ever
No, it
tried
was not on purpose.
Stormhammer?
Yeah, well, it's been a hard couple of days, really. Do you know what Geddon is? I'm gonna need his help with some armor.
I don't, but I'm sure he'll show up shortly. I'm gonna look. Is there a bar nearby?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to get a drink?
No, I'm actually going to stay here and listen to what the Queen has to say. I'll have a drink some other time. What? Why are you so shocked?
Not used to you turning down drinks. All I wanted to really do, though, was a chat. The drink's just superfluous. I assumed that it was hard to gather a dwarf down if there wasn't liquor already promised.
Promise him a salad.
I'm sure we can hear the Queen from inside the bar.
That changed quickly.
Well, he knows you want to talk now. He's like, oh, well, where's this going?
Well, we can wait for the queen first. I imagine her address won't be too long. I think we can probably grasp the gist of it, but it might be
Probably.
nice to know the words that she's telling to her people. This is a rather important moment in history.
Are you really trying to bait me into actually giving a speech for her?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No, remember, Alexis is a history buff, so this actually is kind of something she would want to
Okay. For me, it felt like, now you're really trying to bait
I'm
me into
like,
making it.
I've heard that she's always been so eloquent with her diction. Perfect. Like, every word has had hours spent making sure it was perfectly placed.
And then she just comes
Now,
out,
here she is to talk.
and then
Shit's getting real, guys.
no, we going to war.
Queen out. She just drops the mic. Bong.
Okay, so we're staying and listening.
Yes.
Yes, and then we're going to go get a drink.
Okay.
Indeed.
The speech itself is about an hour long, with some buffer dude in the beginning, like a comic. No, but
Fucking Carlos Mencia comes up.
oh no. The only way he'd be on stage in this age is if he's being executed.
Tell us how you really feel.
I don't think you want me to. I wouldn't do it live either. But yeah, it's about an hour-long speech. There are two speakers, and pretty much it's just shock and awe inside the crowds. You actually start seeing panic starting to burst,
Okay.
and but it doesn't seem like it's not like overly. It's not large panic that's going on right now. But you do think it will feed into something larger as the day goes on.
Let's get out of here before this crowd just completely loses its shit.
Probably for the best. I'm actually going to take Stormhammer to one of the lesser-known bars, just so it doesn't get too crowded.
Sure. Again, near the slums.
Yeah.
You would know this bar pretty well, also.
That's sick. Well,
I apologize if this isn't a fancy establishment, but liquor's just the same, and it won't be as crowded with people who have heard the unfortunate news.
I actually really like this place, considering that back home the fanciest bar we had was an opening in a cave.
Dwarven culture is strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it tends to be.
You do know that's not true in Ironforge, right?
Yeah. Alexis is going to order actually a glass of wine and then say, whatever you want. It's on me.
You're extremely lucky they even have wine here.
Well, okay. If
They
she
do
knows
have
the
it.
wine is the all right. Well, from prior knowledge, or if I need to use a streetwise, do I know if the wine here is any good?
It's mediocre.
Okay, then she's just gonna order water.
Okay.
She only drinks wine for the taste, so
Yeah.
gain poop wine. What's the point?
It's not great here.
Yeah.
I'll have 2 pints of beer.
So, Stormhammer, tell me what's on your mind.
Right now, a series of events leading up to the moment we're currently in, and from here, how best to find someone that I currently don't even have any idea what it really looks like.
You're still looking for the messenger of that red stone, correct?
Yes, and when we were back in that place in the lake, there was a figure there. Eyes were like fire. The heat coming off it was intense. A shadowy figure. Seemed to be made of shadows itself. I had no idea what it was, but it seemed to be responsible.
You don't
Um,
remember anything from when the event actually happened, though.
I wasn't actually there for the event. I was out adventuring, young and foolish, and when I got back, the first thing I found was my parents and a younger sister I didn't even know I had was murdered in front of me. And now that years have passed, I'd almost given up on revenge. I'd almost lost the feeling that had come with it. But when that dream or whatever it was happened, that illusion, all those feelings came back. If this God, ardent or whatever, truly wanted me to forget and forgo my revenge, you should not have reminded me of what it was I lost.
Well, to be fair, there are very pressing matters the world is dealing with right now. I can understand your frustration. I know what it's like, unfortunately myself, to have somebody who occupies your only thought. But right now, with the Delhi, setting all your focus on personal vengeance, it might be for nothing. You
I'm
can
not
spend all
setting...
your
Go on.
you could spend all your time searching for this person, find them and kill them, but by that point, the Delhi might already have taken everything.
Aye, that's probably true, which is why I'm not going to be searching. Not actively, at least. I'm going wherever the fate takes me at this point, and for now it seems to be with you guys. But if at any point during these travels I encountered a rumour, the smallest speck of anything that could lead me towards my revenge, I will investigate it. But I'm not going to let it, cause any harm to any of you guys. I'm not going to pull any of you into my revenge.
Don't be afraid to do so. I'd rather be there to help you than not be there and see you fall. You're a very treasured companion right now, Stormhammer. And she's gonna put her hand on your shoulder. If there's anything I can help you with, I want to be there to help you with it.
I appreciate that. I raise my mug to sort of have a little bit of a... what's it called?
Toast.
Toast, yes.
How can you forget toast? Toast is amazing.
Because I'm Norwegian.
Like, we don't have toasters. We haven't invented electricity yet. These computers run on steam and dreams.
Totally.
We live by the day star.
Happy solstice. But yeah, I'm gonna sit and ponder these things then. What about you, Alexis? What are you currently up to?
There's so much to think about. I couldn't begin to explain it all.
I'm looking for an assassin.
Why am I mentioning that? That's not happening. Shh. What with the Delhi invasions and everything that's happened just in the past few weeks, I've got a lot on my mind, but I've got plenty of people to help me unwind, I suppose.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Hallam.
Yeah, I
That's actually,
cock
that's actually not what she was getting at.
I know.
No, but he's interpreting that way
That's
anyway.
what I would interpret it. I just get the fuck the shit out of Hallam.
I mean people like you, Stormhammer. Someone who I can talk with and engage in their problems and just talk about history or the city or how the beer here is. Just anything to put
It
my
feels
mind
like
on
mud.
simpler things.
Hold on, I gotta make a roll to see how good the beer is. It's about average. It's better than average.
It's fucking good.
Beer here isn't that bad. It's a bit weak though. What percentage does it have?
I don't know.
Say 3.
That is weak.
40.
Well, that's most
That's
American.
really strong.
That's fucking. You're dying.
40%. That's not bad.
If you
It's like
want
a
a
weak.
good,
It's like a weak dwarven beer.
if you want a good dwarven beer, there's an inn I used to work at, the Safe Travels Inn. You might be able to stop by and see if they have any dwarven beer on tap.
I'm gonna cause so much problems if I start drinking Dwarven beer.
Just get one. Give yourself a reminder of home.
Yeah, that's the problem. There is no just one with Dwarven beer. You don't simply drink Dwarven beer. It consumes you.
Well, if that's the issue, I know of an Eladrin wine that's very good over there.
Oh fuck no. I'm not
Really?
gonna drink some sissy little fruit juice.
I'm wounded. There's a lot of
Well,
flavor
yes,
and
you
depth
are.
to wine.
Then look at her arm.
Well, that just seems uncalled for.
I'm
Low.
sorry. I am so not used to having a normal, regular conversation like this.
If I was upset, I would have left. No worries.
Uh,
A bitch, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Am I saying that to him or vice
Yeah,
versa?
you to him. You can always fucking oh, what's it called?
Dominate.
Dominate him and make him do it anyway.
I should.
I'm gonna use standard to make him make me a sandwich.
dominate empty head.
It's much easier to dominate that.
I don't think there's anything in there to dominate.
That's why if she ever uses it on Waylon, I'm not making her roll a check for it or an attack on it.
He's
Just
like,
bam, it hits.
He's like, I suddenly feel like taking my pants off. Yeah, you do.
You know, I'm surprised you didn't use your. Oh, did you have it when you met Devin and tried to molest him to take his pants? I couldn't remember if you had
No,
had
I
that
should've.
or not.
I don't think so.
I think she was trying to go for just the the victory of doing it though. So.
Molest your pants.
Should we go and find the others?
I'm sure they'll turn up at some point, although searching for them could save us some time. Plus, it'd be nice to stretch the legs.
Yeah, we need to figure out where we're supposed to go after this. We can't sit around pondering what to do.
Not in the least, though I'm sure several of us have our own goals and destinations in mind now.
The word you're searching for is agenda.
Well, we'll just see where fate takes us then.
Don't rely on fate.
Oh,
Fate
I'm so not relying on fate. Got my parents and my younger sister killed. If I ever meet fate, I'm gonna crush his fucking head.
Don't add personification to fate either. It makes you sound weird.
Oh, but praying to a god who tried to, remove my lust for vengeance by showing me why I wanted vengeance in the first place, that's okay.
It's not my god.
Well, hey, I'll cheer to that.
Then we drink. Not my head. Clink.
Waylon's hearing this conversation in his head. He's just going, "Aww."
I spend the rest of the session glaring at Stormhammer.
Was
You're
he
not
glaring
gonna,
at me?
you're not gonna play Ghost Tag in heaven with us. We are so
God.
picking you last.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you guys head off, start searching for your other party members.
Sure.
Okay, fucking shit. You probably the only one you actually probably run into is would be Paleth, because I think the other two are pretty much just locked up in their bedrooms, like,
Well, I could go to any inn, just check to see, is there a Storm Soul there, or is there a...
Well, I would be at, what was it, you're in Safe Travels?
Yeah, Safe Travels.
Yeah. Since I know that inn, so I'd go there.
Yeah, and find out if there's a elven boy and
skinny kid.
Some skinny kid. What's retarded? No, some an elven
Big
boy
glowy
in
sword.
robes. An elven boy in robes, if he's at any of the inns as well.
You
Might
find
look
Geddon.
like a girl. The difference is kind of hard to tell.
Oh, it's not too hard to tell when you get the clothes off. Just saying.
Really, how big is he?
Did we make a roll on that? I'm pretty sure we did. We just don't
Probably.
remember.
I don't think we actually did.
You sure?
I thought we did it for like everyone at one time.
Yeah.
Dick size for
Why-
Waylon? I thought you said like 8 inches or something.
Yeah, I think it was like 8.
Good God.
Damn.
Bravo, Waylon. Virtually.
I'm completely speechless. Thank you.
Well, like,
he sounds like he's getting an award.
This is important. 8 inches flaccid or hard?
Oh, hard. He's nowhere
Okay.
near Devin, who's 5 flaccid.
Moving on.
Yeah, you guys run into actually Geddon first. No, actually, I would say run into Wayland first, because I don't think Eluxus would stop off at the store at the Safe Travels Inn first. So yeah, you do run into you do find where Wayland's hiding out at. He said the boy hasn't come out of his room in a day. He's been up there and nobody knows what he's doing.
Huh.
He's
Nobody
in room.
Well,
He's in room 305. If you could check on him, see if he's not dead, that'd be very helpful for us.
I suppose so.
How much is the door gonna cost if we had to break it down in order to make sure it's in there?
You're not breaking down my doors. If I have to, I'll give you. She sighs and gives you a key.
Aww.
Thank you very much. I apologize for the rudeness of my compatriot. Society
Have you not
scares him.
learned?
Oh, society. It's so scary. Ooh.
These doors, I don't know what they are.
Are these doors?
What are all these buildings?
Some go out and some go in. How they work? Okay, to Wayland!
Do you knock on
Echo.
Wayland's door? Wayland, they're knocking on your door.
Well, I will stop what I'm writing.
Should start using his name. You know, Hallam.
Yeah, I know, but
This is true.
I keep forgetting Hallam.
It is fine.
It takes me a little bit to start remembering Hallam.
Actually, I don't think I would leave my door locked if I'm just up and writing, so I'll just shout to come in.
I will open the door then.
I'll be out here.
I will
She's
finish
gonna
writing.
give you a look like, what?
I'll finish writing the sentence I'm on and close the book.
And she has very huge tits. Period. Done.
What are you writing?
Just a journal.
A journal.
Yeah.
What prompts you to, or prompted you to decide to start keeping track of things?
I'm a very sick man.
You're gonna think I'm crazy, but you remember that island with the we walked over water, spoke to my god.
No, I can't think of why anything coming from that would be considered crazy. No, continue.
Well, it just made me realize some things, so I decided to start writing some stuff down.
Well, has that been all you've been doing?
I went out, bought some replacement ropes for walking around town. I think the white will be a little jarring for everyone, so.
Well, are you ready to leave if we need to soon? I imagine
Sure.
staying in Freeport too much longer might be detrimental to our mission.
Sure, I can just back up now. This is the only thing I've been doing, so.
All right, well, I need to find Geddon and then we can get going.
I don't think they talk to me anymore, though. Sorry.
Ooh.
I saw something in the chat.
Oh.
But yes, I'll pack up my stuff and get ready to go.
Alright, the minute you start walking out and you pass the front desk, she's like, oh, thank God he's alive.
Yeah, was that a concern?
So anorexic.
You know, if you were that concerned, why didn't you go, you know, just knock on the door?
Because well, we were about to call in a priest to make sure, but you, lovely folk, came in instead, so we just hopefully sent
You know,
you instead.
he hasn't been out of his
The
room
door
for
wasn't locked. The door wasn't locked. You could have just come in.
There was no noise coming from that room. There was no anything coming from it. We weren't
And you
exactly
never
sure.
thought to just knock on the door.
We don't want to disturb somebody, and none of us, and none of us, hold on, and none of us want to find a dead body.
Wait, so
You know, so
no-
we can just kind of ignore the problem until somebody else fixes it for us. We're not a very good
You
agent.
guys suck.
Get out of our establishment, please.
Oh,
Bye.
we're leaving.
Don't make me arrest the short one again.
What?
Again.
I don't know.
Wrong
I
for
just
me.
want another excuse to
Wait.
arrest Stormhammer.
Wait, did you move here from, like, Trend or something?
Yes, about a week ago we purchased this place.
Let's go.
I
Big Wolf.
see.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
My life's interesting.
After a few minutes of travel, of just wandering around, about looking at inns, looking for Geddon, you do find Paleth walking around town with Avon.
She looked
Oh.
positively satisfied.
And Avon looks positively unsatisfied.
Three guesses as to what's happened.
Why don't you make all three and surprise me?
One of them did not please the other. One of them did not make money for the other. Or breakfast sucked.
All three, because Paleth is a greedy bitch.
We're heading back to the house.
Who can't cook?
Yeah, I can't cook. I
What's
know
a
that.
woman who can't cook? God, no, I'm kidding. Don't hurt me, Jay.
We just hear like a crack in the background, and Randy goes silent for 5 minutes.
Next thing you hear from me is just, "Oh,
What day is it?
somebody call an ambulance."
Call the amber lamps.
Ambulance. So yeah, you do find Paleth and Avon walking around the street. I guess shopping probably.
If you don't stop us, we're just heading back to the house. So
Is that her sister?
it's a drow and an elf.
Yeah, well, I don't know how you elves work.
Oh, no, not gonna
Maybe
say
she's
it.
adopted.
Yeah, for all I know.
I would make a joke, but this is neither the time nor place for
Hmm.
it.
I'm just gonna. Is anyone walking up to her? Do you really want, the short man
Do
to
it.
do it?
Do it.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to Paleth and be like, "Hello."
Hello.
And who
Hi.
is your lovely friend here?
This is Avon.
I'm
Hello.
gay. Don't try.
Alexis, you talk.
No, I think you're doing rather well.
Okay. Well, we're sort of planning to, group together and have a little bit of a meeting about where to go, what to do, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it was planned for like 2 days from yesterday.
Oh,
Let's not forget. Geddon said 2 days we had. So, is this considered the second day? Because I'd like one more.
This is day 2, or day
Oh.
day 1. In 2 days, that would be tomorrow technically. But then again, you know how annoying it is when you make a plan the day before it's supposed to happen, Scott.
Yeah.
so bitter.
That's what everyone I know does.
Yeah,
So-
but it's not really good for D&D.
Well, I'm just letting you know we could probably not meeting up and discussing this until the evening anyway. So you and your girlfriend, your free to do whatever you want the rest of the day. Not like I could stop you anyways.
No, you
No,
can.
when I want to. Can you record this, please? That
What-
tech- that
What does
technology has to be
record
real.
mean?
That technology has to exist in this world.
Go to the Velrai. Do you have something that can capture images?
Oh, like photography. No.
What is this photography?
He's now French.
What is photography? Oui.
Oh, so okay, you yeah. So, are you going to head off with them, or are you going to stay with Avon?
Just stay with Haven, but head out at night, I suppose, to
Okay.
go meet them up wherever the hell they're going.
Well, I don't think there actually is a meeting.
Yeah, I know. They didn't tell me a place, but it's like, sending ritual? Just pop it into my head.
Sure, we'll go with that.
The time is now 9 a.m. Please report to the Safe Travels Inn.
Ugh.
It'd be 9 p.m. since they said evening.
He's Canadian. He's backwards. A little like
Oh.
Australians, but not as.
You're all
Upside
ass
down.
backwards. 24-hour system, bitches.
So, yeah. After you guys have found Paleth, the actual one of the last inns you guys end up checking is the Safe Travels Inn, because I think Chris, your character might try and slightly avoid the Safe Travels Inn.
She probably won't go in herself. She'll probably send someone else, say that her feet are tired or something. She needs to sit down outside, or she's seen someone she wants to go talk to real quick. If you go inside,
Okay, so it's either Hallam or Stormhammer who's going inside, or Hallam and Stormhammer.
I think that's a horribly, horribly bad idea. We should totally do it.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Hallam, you get killed, and Stormhammer gets arrested again.
Why is death worse for me than getting arrested?
Because you're not the guy who seems to be arrested. You're the one that normally is just like, let's just execute this guy right here.
Not anymore. I'm a changed man.
That has yet to be seen. But we'll
Touche.
see. Okay, you guys go into the Safe Travels Inn. That's actually a little bit drearier than it used to be. Hallam, you've been in it before, right? With Alexis before.
Yes, once.
So, yeah, it doesn't look as lively as it used to be.
Wow.
And you see a new barkeep there.
Male or female?
Male.
Okay. Shame. Is Gedden around?
Who?
No, I'm like, do we see Gedden anywhere?
No. Hey, I'm assuming Dan, you're in your room.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you do not see him in the lobby or the tavern part of the inn.
Alright. Walk up to the bartender. Excuse me, good sir.
Yes.
You are the owner of this fine establishment?
As of now, correct. Yes.
Ah, excellent. Good man. Now, I'm looking for a friend of mine. His name is Gedden. He's, Hallam, what is he again?
He's an
I
alien.
have as much intelligence as you.
He's an alien. He's giant and blue.
He's like this person, but he's like, his skin moves.
He has lightning and all sorts of electrical things.
Oh. Down the hall to the right.
Also, I really think to liven this place up, you should get some like mood lighting and music. Really?
Good idea. You know, you could have like red lighting over here and I start wandering about.
We used to have, back when the old owner had this place, a bard that would come in every day or every so often and play, but since about a month ago she has stopped showing up here.
Oh,
And
That's a
since
shame.
the passing of the original owner, things have quite changed around here.
The
well, you should
bar.
hire a new bard. I think that would bring in far more business. I'm gonna start walking towards Gedden's room before I say anything else.
I'm gonna stare around and then be like, Hallam, wait up!
All right. I am experimenting with my sword, so there may be some lightning-based effects going on.
They see light coming underneath your door.
You know, Hallam, you are taller than me, so if there is lightning in there, it's gonna hit you first.
Well, clearly that means you should open the door.
Damn.
And I'm
touch
gonna
the
stand
metal
away
door.
from the door.
Curse you and your relentless logic.
I knock on the door first.
Dan, you do hear it.
Yes?
Is it safe to come in?
Not especially.
Um,
Give me a moment.
You hear him zipping up his pants.
Zip.
Stormhammer, what can I do for you?
we are gathering a little bit later, you know, the whole group, and we're going to discuss what we're doing from now on.
Ah, yes. You've gathered any gear or supplies you need?
Yeah, I have this armor, and I pull out the scale armor. Could you perhaps take the magical enchantment of me, this armor that I'm currently wearing, and putting it onto this other one?
That's simple enough.
Excellent. Should I just leave it here with you?
Yes, I'll need the new armor and the old armor.
Excellent. I give him the scale armor. I pull off the hide armor.
You are surprisingly not wearing a shirt.
Why is that surprising?
Well, it's also the inside of the hide armor is covered in chest hair.
No, his chest is manly. Actually, it's not. He doesn't have any chest hair.
But he's a dwarf. He's all about the hair. Also, where were you storing that scale armor?
I have a
Pull it out
backpack.
of your pocket. Okay.
When you switch to the scale armor now, you may want to wear a shirt underneath it.
Actually, I just get really hot. Why do you think I get rid of all the chest hair? It gets really damn hot underneath all that.
Well, we may be heading to the north, so that may be
Start to grow out your
desirable.
Start growing out your sweater.
Right. I'll have we'll send you like a mental message thingamajigger.
Who
where we
can do
at.
sending rituals besides? Dan?
Uh,
I don't know if Alexis can.
I'm pretty sure Alexis can, and I can.
Alexis, do you have sending ritual?
I believe you gave me something. If it's not the same thing as something.
You
along those
copied it out of my book, didn't you?
lines. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have Alexis send you one of those thingamajiggers, you know, the messages with the mind.
Yes, we do that.
Alright.
I will be here if you need me.
Excellent. Alright, have a good time. I strut off without a shirt on. You know, occasionally flexing.
The bartender looks very, very worried about why you went into the room with the shirt on and then out of the room without the shirt on.
I stop, I put my hands on my hips, and then I give him a thumbs up, and then I leave.
Where'd
I'm
your
just gonna
shirt go?
walk out.
Well, I never wore a shirt, but Geddon's gonna be doing some magical things with me armor.
You didn't think maybe a backup shirt might be necessary for this?
So why would it be? Look at me, I am a magnificent exemplar of, you know, manly dwarvenness, or dwarven manliness.
I'm sure you are, Stormhammer. I'm not doubting that you are probably the apex of physicality among dwarves.
Is that a bluff?
Sure.
He's built like a fucking mountain!
I'm sure he is. She's
A
getting to
4-foot
a point.
mountain.
I'm sure that you are
A 5-foot mountain!
the apex
You said you're
A
4.9.
Yeah, 4.9.
of physicality among your people, but inside these cities, it is considered of very poor taste to walk around without a shirt on.
Oh, I don't have an extra shirt.
I'll buy you one then.
I know a nice shop that sells some robes.
I think you
Do I
can fit
look the
in a
height for your robes? I'm gonna have to go.
I'm sure they can adjust it.
We're gonna have to find like a children's store or something.
I don't know how many.
Oh my god, can
Or
we
some-
dress him up?
I don't know how many
Dress up in
stores
doll
sell
clothes.
clothing for bodybuilding children.
You can find him a hat with a propeller on it.
Yes!
I'll need a damn
Big
good streetwise.
lollipop and all overalls.
I need a damn good streetwise check to find that hat, though. Hallam's like, I got this.
Boom.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, Alexis, you know exactly where this place is.
I know exactly where they have little hats with spinny propellers on.
He's not wearing that.
You don't even need your bonus for this. Your city-born bonus.
Here's the thing, we're buying it for you.
I'm not
Okay.
wearing that.
Do you go off to that shop now?
You're going to let the very attractive woman who is not wearing pants really, who wants to put a hat on your head, you're gonna be like, no. Oh, I'm not changing her. She's not wearing shorts anymore. She's wearing a little sorry, what do you call them? I'll send you a picture later. I guess
Is it
shit.
Is it a dirty picture?
No.
Thank God.
I'll send you a picture of what I'm wearing, Randy. No. Fuck. I think Kali has it in one of her skins. I can't remember. It's like one of them like kimono things, but it only goes like to your knees.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, one of those.
Have it slit down the leg,
Yeah, well, she kind of probably need that, but yeah.
slut it up a little bit.
I'll see. Yeah, come on now.
A
Come on now.
G-string.
You know she does that a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But no, you're buying that. Or you're buying that goddamn hat.
You
I'm
find
up,
this. You guys are having this conversation while you're on your way to this store, and you enter it, and it looks like a giant costume shop.
This is gonna be great.
Can we dress him up?
Well, that means you two as well.
What, you want us to dress up too?
We are all dressing up tonight, baby.
There is a slutty nurse outfit.
She's gonna get real close to Stormhammer's ear and say, "I'm all for it if it's on your dime."
What?
You know, if you didn't say it's on your dime, I'd make him roll a boner check.
How much? I got more money. How much money do I have?
That's not for me to carry, or that's not for me to pay attention to.
You got an extra 5,000.
Yeah, we got 5,000 last week.
Fuck, I can afford these costume nows. I grin like a mofo.
All right. Then we are buying you a pair of overalls, a little beanie, and a big lollipop.
And we are buying you that nurse outfit.
Can I also get him, like, a wig with, like, the Goldilocks hair?
Yes.
And the yeah.
And can we also get Hallam the nurse outfit?
The storm owner seems very questionable about that. But
Come
Please,
on.
no.
hold on, but he is not going to stop himself from making a sale.
No.
Oh, fuck it. It's Stormhammer's money. It's what he wants. I'll just like a nurse for the day if he'll pay for the fucking clothes.
Yeah,
I'm paying.
think we'll go with Nurse Akali. That's what you got.
God damn.
And what is
Meanwhile-
Waylon
Meanwhile,
getting?
I look like fucking Tweedledee over here.
It's very amusing.
He's got this big old beard hanging down.
Lollipop keeps getting stuck in the beard. He's
Mommy,
like,
I don't-
it's a prop lollipop. It shouldn't even be sticky.
No, it's a real lollipop.
Good.
How the fuck does this thing work?
You put the little hat on.
I'm bending over and blowing on the beanie thing the moment you put it on.
I'm getting such an eyeful of your tits right now.
We both get our enjoyment.
Yes, we do.
So what did you buy Waylon to wear?
Oh, I'm leaving that up to Alexis.
No, it's your money. You pick.
There are clown costumes. There are.
Hold on. I'm searching for this.
I'm
Oh,
trusting
God.
on
Costumes.
on this.
There is a
Oh,
giant
man.
banana costume
Oh my
with
god.
maracas and a sombrero on it.
Giant banana. That might have to be it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, did you get a picture of this? Randy, if they have this particular banana costume, that's the one I want.
God.
This is gonna be amazing.
What?
I'm gonna have to make a roll on that.
What?
Do it.
No.
Oh, you'll be
I'll
a
roll
regular,
for it.
you'll be a regular banana then.
No, it's a banana with a
Yeah.
sombrero and 2 maracas.
Dress
Okay.
dress him up as Mr. Universe. 'Cause he's clearly the strongest of all of us.
So right now we are dressed up as a sexy nurse, Tweedledee, and a banana.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Saving the world, everybody.
Okay, we have to wear these for the meeting.
By the way, all cost 75 gold.
That's fucking nothing.
That's actually
Yep.
pretty expensive considering, but
Yeah, that's expensive.
For clothes?
Yeah.
Shit.
Actually, Alexis cost the most, and hers was the least amount of clothing.
I was gonna say, isn't that ironic? Or at least amount to make it.
So you guys pretty much go around the rest of the.
Oh God, I know what I just realized. I really hope that fucking Redfield doesn't see her in this.
You know, I actually didn't think of that till you said that. Yar, you look positively stunning.
Yar, my latex senses are tingling.
Ah, there's movement down below where there hadn't been movement for 4 years. The cobwebs be getting broken.
My erectile dysfunction has gone.
Well, there's nowhere to go from that.
If this lasts more than 4 hours, I'll have to consult myself. Arr.
I was wrong.
Oh, Redfield, how we love thee. Yar. He doesn't say yar until after he's done saying what he's saying, though. 'Cause that's my way of saying I'm done talking with Redfield now.
Oh. Okay, so
Okay,
what do we do
we
for
have
the
his
rest of the
meeting
day?
now.
What's that?
I'm just waiting till we have his meeting now.
Well, yeah, you guys spend the first, pretty much the next couple of hours just wandering around town. You guys get extremely odd looks from people, especially, Stormhammer, who's,
I so don't give a shit. I got a sexy nurse walking with me.
Alexis, you get a lot of whistles and hoots and hollers towards your direction. You actually get proposized
Three
a few
propositions
times.
of marriage, you know the usual.
Some people think you're a hooker.
There are hookers who dress up in funny costumes in public.
That or they're at least hoping you are one. No, he's not a baby. He's not a baby, Chaos. He's got overalls. He's got his lollipop, big bushy beard,
He's a man.
blonde curly hair, and a beanie. He's at least 5 years old. You should have put him in a sailor outfit with a giant diaper. So yeah, a couple hours pass of just complete weird looks, and you guys set out your sending rituals to get everybody gathered up. Which inn? Just a random inn.
Yeah, random in.
Sure.
Okay. You guys all hear your rituals. How do you reply? Be there in a minute. Bye. And you guys
On
leave.
my way.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
What? Do you want to roll for another sex object thing to see if you can do better this time?
I wouldn't think about stopping, so sure, why not? So, yeah, of course.
Really? You're actually gonna roll it out again? Okay. Let's see.
Charisma, do endurance again, doing better, acrobatics,
You're on par. You're average for everything.
How's that average? I rolled above 10 every time. Nah.
Well, because it's sex, it's higher standards.
Oh.
As you know, you being a virgin, I wouldn't expect you to know this, so it's okay.
Ouch. Look at Randy over here cutting deep.
I'm glad he did it so I wouldn't have to.
But yeah, you guys all make it over. Maker, Avon is thoroughly impressed from the improvement you've made, and you
Alright.
guys make it all the way to the inn.
Alright.
Geddon and Paleth, you guys walk in and you guys see Alexis and the rest of the crew dressed up like idiots, sitting in the corner booth, and you see pretty much every eye on them just looking at them.
Is it Halloween already?
What's Halloween?
I was about to ask.
I'm going to go up to the bartender and ask if there's a private room we can use.
You must think this is the weirdest, like, prostitute ever.
A private, like, not like a room, like a bedroom, like an actual
Conference
room where
room.
they have chairs, yeah.
Yeah, they do have a conference room.
I ask if we could borrow it.
You can't
Bend
borrow
over
it.
while I'm
you have
saying
to
it.
pay for it, but yes, you can use
Well, I'm
it.
going to bend over while I'm asking.
Give me a cleavage check now.
Charisma check? Gotcha.
Sure, do it.
I don't even know.
It'd be a +6, I think.
No. I have a
No, you can
+9.
you can diplomacy it, and or you can. I don't know. Would tits be diplomacy?
Yeah, absolutely. Diplomacy, and I'm using words of friendship on it for 31.
Your tits are using words of friendship.
Yes.
You cannot use words of friendship on your tits. No. Yes, you.
That's not what it says in the rules.
You get the. I don't fuck the rules. Yeah, you do get the room for free.
Damn straight. Paying for no room.
I'm thoroughly impressed with that.
Gentlemen, Paleth, I believe we need to have a chat.
Are you all attending a party later?
No, it was something to amuse us while we pass the time waiting for everyone to be ready.
So a team building outing then? Or-
Yes, I believe all of us are a lot stronger and cohesive as a unit from now on.
Excellent. I'm sure that will come in very handy later.
We can get you a costume too if you'd like.
Oh, please do.
That was a fantastic clown costume.
That's
Yeah,
entirely. I'll leave it entirely up to you, Miss Whisper.
And for Paleth, there was this fantastic piece of costuming. You know, it was this big old construction. What was it? All right, it was a dike.
How you dressed up
Wow.
as
Smack you in the back of the head. We have more
Oh,
important,
so worth it.
we have more important things to
Jackass.
get to than
Serious, everyone.
I don't actually hate
Serious
you.
Stormhammer.
Geddon looks over to Paleth. Are you retaining water?
She's just kind of fuming, just trying not to stab him.
I am going to move into the meeting room though and take a seat.
I will
Yeah.
follow.
All right. As you all probably know, the city was attacked by the Delhi, but it was repulsed. So we are now looking for a more offensive strategy to bring the fight to the Delhi before they can muster their army once again.
I imagine that is what the Queen was talking about earlier.
Yes, most likely. I spoke to her earlier, a few days ago, but she said that she would be informing the general populace of the state of the war as well. Essentially, we are trying to locate all of the Delhi portals on the continent, but that will take a great deal of time, and we cannot allow them to bring enough forces through from the other worlds to take any more of our cities. We suspect that they may be massing in the remains of Stormguard,
Actually, you
But-
know they are from Sao.
but well, we know they had at least some presence there when we went there a few months ago. There is some concern that they may attack Trend, but personally I consider Cypher more protection than we can offer any other city. So Trend is likely the best protected city that we have. the attack on Stormguard, I am more concerned with. Forces from Freeport and forces from the Iron Forge will be converging there, and I believe that is where we should focus our efforts.
Focus
Well,
our
you
efforts where? Joining the people from Ironforge.
The Iron Forge forces will be going in first to scout. Apparently there is an elite group of soldiers there that is it's my plan to join them.
I would have to. I could go with you. You know, being originally from Ironforge myself. You know.
Oh, are you familiar with the War Souls?
The what?
Actually, yeah, he probably wouldn't be. They're close knit order, so he probably would not be. He might have heard of them, but
I've heard the rumors, but familiar with. I don't think anyone is really familiar with them.
Well, we will be getting familiar with them then.
Oh joy.
If it's not too much of an issue, I believe I will join you all at Stormguard a little bit later on. I need to visit Trend and see Cypher personally on a few matters. Most importantly, the issue regarding the 2 daggers.
Well, we're definitely not sending you alone.
Well, let's see. Do we have an airship at the moment? Or,
the only airship you guys have offered at the moment is the one sending you to the Iron Forge. No, wait. Did I say you could either get either or? But I think I only said.
Well, the one we came on with the Velrai left with the Velrai.
Left of the to. Oh yeah, I was sending them back to Trend. So yeah, you have one airship at the moment that you could take to the Iron Forge.
Well, with the airship, we could likely stop at Trend briefly. It's not entirely out of the way.
Well, Cypher does have his little teleportation thingy.
Yeah.
I'm reluctant to abuse that. It costs him a great deal of energy, I'm sure. Or if not a great deal, it is energy he could be using for other important matters.
Napping.
Exactly.
Well,
It's a matter I could figure out on my own. It doesn't need to be something that troubles anyone else.
yeah, we're not sending you alone.
There's no need to have anyone else accompany me. I can get direct transportation to Trend, and while I'm in Trend, I should be fine as long as I'm with Cypher.
The dagger you carry is exceedingly important. If nothing else, I would, even if I did not care for you at all, Miss Whisper, I would not allow it to be unguarded.
Oh, he doesn't.
You
trust
assume
the
I'm,
dagger.
you assume I'm no protection at all?
I assume one person is not sufficient protection for the dagger.
You know, she actually has 2 other people to protect the dagger too. She has
Well,
a
they're
magic MacGuffin stone.
we saw them once, and she has like a whistle that summons them or
It's
something.
a stone.
It's done.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I'm not entirely trusting that.
I have the Sisterhood who are watching over me. It's no offense to anyone else
Sisterhood?
here, but they're probably more effective than anyone else could be. And besides, once I get to Trend, I can be under Cypher's watch, and I'm sure no one can get under his eyes if he's as powerful as everyone's speaking so highly of.
Yeah, well, that's the thing I've been sort of wondering about. For someone who is so powerful, he seems so oblivious to everything going on. Either he's pretending to not care, he really doesn't care, or, you know, he's trying to lead us the wrong way or something. I don't know.
Have you ever seen a genius without an eccentric personality?
Exceedingly powerful wizards are often eccentric and difficult to understand their actions, and there's no wizard more powerful than Cypher that I know of.
Yeah, well, no offense, but exceedingly powerful wizards, they tend to have a screw loose, which makes them unpredictable, which makes you unable to trust them.
No offense, Stormhammer, but the same could be said about a lot of us.
That's quite true.
You kicked down a prostitute's door, for God's sake.
Shut up. It was one time!
You kicked down one hooker's door and suddenly no one lets you live it down.
Uh-huh.
And he got you out of jail, mind you.
I still don't trust him.
You don't trust a man with the power of a god.
No.
Probably wise.
I don't trust anything that can kill me.
And he can do it with a thought.
Trust me when I say I don't believe there will be any issue getting to Trend, and once I'm there, I should be fine. I don't want to stretch our forces thinner than they're already going to be.
And I don't wish to risk you or the dagger.
I'll find a way to join you in no time, and I have the Sisterhood to watch over me in the meantime.
I'd rather be able to send someone we can all trust rather than someone only one of us trust.
I'm quite willing to spend a day or two traveling to and Trend. If you have important business there, Alexis, don't trouble yourself.
It's more imperative that we accomplish.
Will wait.
It's more imperative that we accomplish as many objectives as we can concurrently. I'm not going to be as essential to taking back Stormguard as the rest of you are. And
You don't know that.
And
If they have portals there, we will need your dagger to close them. They'd
if
have to say
Cypher
nothing
is
of
as
your ability.
powerful as you say he is, then he can get me there with no trouble at all.
You would allow him to teleport you? I know after your last experience, you've been somewhat reluctant to do that.
That's something I'll handle on my own. It's nothing anyone needs to trouble themselves with.
You know,
Insight?
let's give it up, Gedden. We're not going to be able to talk her out of this.
Yeah, if you want to roll an insight on her, go ahead.
Let's see. That is below average, so I will use my background. I wish to re-roll that. I've chosen poorly. Currently a 6 is a high roll for me.
I'll give it a roll. I'm in the room, why not? Don't get to make use of my high wisdom very often. Or I can roll a 4. Why not?
What the hell?
Curse you, you inscrutable woman.
Paleth is the only one that understands, apparently.
Uh,
Or gets close
No,
to
you
it.
don't, because my passive still crushes you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get close to it.
Sure.
You're what, like 30?
It'd be 28
28.
to be passive. I'm just taking 10.
Yeah, you guys don't see. Actually, I'm gonna say, Paleth, you're close enough to where you do see something. I'm not saying you know something, but you know something's up. You know that
Yeah.
she's not giving you all the information, but you know enough to where you're okay with her words. That you do believe she can handle herself. And everybody else, you guys have no clue.
I know the Sisterhood too, so it's like, well, yeah, but they're strong enough to protect her.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Don't know
well,
what she's doing in Trend.
we've been talking all this time about saying, sending with her someone that we trust, but let's just trust in Alexis herself. I'm sure she knows what to do. Before we ask her to trust someone, we should trust her to begin with. Why is everybody so damn shocked every time I say something that makes perfect sense?
Actually, don't I make you make a roll for something every time you say something that doesn't sound like your character would make it?
No, I think it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lex just shocked. I'm like, I should blow you later for helping me out.
If you say that, I'm gonna have to make
No.
him roll a boner check.
He's probably been popping a boner all damn day, considering she's been walking around in that outfit.
Oh yeah, I probably should have done that too. Oh well.
Hal's been furiously masturbating inside his banana suit.
Oh.
Actually,
You're not getting that
actually, hold on. Hallam, roll it.
God damn it. You gave him ideas.
No, the banana's leaking!
Oh, he's fine.
Aw.
It's like this banana costume's really goddamn amusing for me.
He's gonna put his
You
You know, I
robe
might
over
just wear this all the time now.
it. Ardent is sitting on his throne sighing right now. Stormguard, give me an endurance check too. Or Stormhammer.
Yeah, sure. Watch as I fucking blow this out of the park. Words. Shatner.
Yeah, you're fine.
Out of the park.
Swing and a miss! But yes, back on.
Mhm.
So yeah, I said, let's just... Alexis, I'm not gonna push the issue anymore. You obviously know what you're doing. You're hell-bent on this. You have some sort of plan, I'm guessing, so... We'll go to Ironforge, or go that way at least, and meet up when we can.
That sounds like a plan.
Very well. We will look for you at the Ironforge. Safe travels.
Same to you.
Okay.
Yep.
Just a quick idea. Where's everybody going now? Back to basically, because it is about 9 p.m. So, I'm guessing most people are going to their respected inns and staying a night.
I'm gonna head over to Slade's.
That's where I figured you were going. I just want to see what everybody else was doing before I went to Slade.
Obviously, Avon's.
Okay. Yep, you have a nice rousing day with evening with Avon.
Helm
Dan,
would probably
you
have
play
done
with your
this
sword
part.
some more by yourself.
Yes.
Martin drinks. Stormhammer drinks. Hallam writes.
Oh, yeah. Writing time. Yay.
Okay, Alexis, you find the closest gate into the Undercity, and you make your way through and see him, or you knock on the door, he replies back with his normal reply for you, and you enter inside of his chamber.
Good evening.
Good, I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see yet what this night has to have to give to us.
What's on your mind?
War, mainly.
How's the Undercity handling it?
Undercity's doing surprisingly well.
Will we be
Trades
lending,
Go ahead.
will we be lending any assistance to Queen Ariel?
Yes, Queen Ariel will be getting pretty much full cooperation from Undercity.
Excellent. You were saying in regards to how the Undercity's faring?
Actually, our trade has gone up, has increased since the war has pretty much become public knowledge. A complete increase in sales, arms, and weaponry.
How about relations between the other cities, Undercities?
Trend, we still have little contact with. Thundercrest is annoying at best. And the miscellaneous cities around the continent are well with us. Right now, the only problems we are having with currently are Trend and Thundercrest.
Any sightings of Cormet?
Only the suspicion. We only suspect him to be inside of Thundercrest now. We've lost sightings of him inside of Trend, so we believe he has retreated back to Thundercrest under the protection of Marina May.
Do you know of any transportation that could get me to Trend quickly?
personal transportation that I may know of, no. We could have you. Let's see.
Any airships going for trading or supplies or anything that I could?
We're trying not to use the airships for trade at the moment. They're pretty much all being fitted for war. The only other transportation I can think of is teleportation and portals.
Unfortunately, unless Cypher is the one casting them, I can't trust that magic.
Well, we can get in contact with him. I believe Ariel is always in contact with him. God damn it.
I don't want to bother the Queen more than she already has on her plate.
Give me the night, and I'll see what I can work on.
Of course.
I'm sure we'll be sending some ships to Trend to help the war effort, and maybe we can stow you on one of those.
I'd appreciate it. I should note she's actually back in her old outfit. She's not wearing a nurse.
I figured so. I don't think you're going to see Slade in your fucking nurse outfit.
How's it going, big boy pump? I mean, not like this outfit's much more conservative, but it's less of a novelty at least. But she is as a guy asked, so how are you doing though? You personally?
Just a massive amounts of stress. Other than that, I believe I'm handling the situation quite well.
She's going to walk up towards him and actually get behind him. And she's going to place her hand, one of her hands on his shoulder, her good arm basically.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just going to start massaging it.
Okay.
She's going to say, "Come on, hon. I know things have been tough right now. You don't have a lot of people you can open up to. And while we have a chance, you should get things off your chest."
Fuck you, Chris. Well, I knew you were really good with your words. I did not exactly know you were so well with your hands, too.
I'm good with a lot of things if you give me a chance to show them off. As she says that,
Oh, God, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have her tail brush up against the tip of his chin. Then she's gonna give a very playful laugh afterwards.
Little hussy. You can cheat on Hallam now. No. I think by the end of this, not by the end, but by the start of this whole thing, I'll probably have to bring out the swords again, and go back to the man I once was.
Can you stand to be that man again, though?
I'll be fighting for a different cause, so I believe I can.
Not just mentally, hon, but physically. I know that you, more than anyone else, are pushing yourself.
You don't think I can hold my own anymore?
I know you can accomplish amazing things. I just don't know how long you can keep denying what your body can actually do.
I may be old, but I'm still strong as I once was.
Everyone eventually reaches the limit, hun.
And I will hopefully expect to reach mine while I'm defending for the things that I love and care for.
You won't do the Undercity any good if you pass, you know.
No, but we need every man out there. And there's nobody better than me.
We'll need people like you to help recover, too.
Well, if we don't have enough people out there to fight, we might not have an ability to even recover.
I know, hon. Just don't make yourself a martyr when you don't have to.
I don't plan on going out there and dying. I trust you with that dagger. Hopefully you trust me with mine.
Of course.
What else do you got for me, Chris? Because I don't think there's anything else he has to say unless you're going to delve into something else.
No, I'm just contemplating if she'll leave or she'll actually just stay there until he says something like, "Are you going home?" or something like
Get
that.
the fuck out of my house.
Get out, bitch.
No, he won't protest you in his place. Pretty much he would indulge you with conversation until you feel like you wanted to leave, but he's not going to force you out.
Yeah, I don't think she'll do that for a while then.
Okay. So yeah, you spend a good portion of the evening there just chatting up with him. In between, you can hear him, like every once in a while, he'll kind of like tell you to hold on a second, and you see him kind of like talking to himself for a moment, as if, but you pretty much instantly realize he's, sending rituals or other kind of rituals where he's talking to other people. As the night goes on, towards the end of the evening, you do find out that, yes, he can acquire a ship for you to make it to Trend, but is leaving extremely early the next morning.
I better get some rest while I can then, hon.
Contact me as soon as you get to Trend.
You don't have another one of those handy books, do you?
No, not at this moment we don't. Other than the one that was stolen and yours, that's the only two books I know of.
I'll find some time to send you a ritual then.
That shall work.
And I'm gone.
What's that?
And I'm gone.
Okay, yeah, he'll walk you out and shit like that, blah, 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 blah. 6 a.m. rolls by, your ship is, ready for docking, or ready to depart. I'm assuming you're going to hop on board.
Yes.
Okay. You do get weird looks, because it's basically a whole ship of soldiers. And you're essentially the only female on this boat.
Still in your sexy nurse outfit.
I told you, she took that off. She's in her sexy regular outfit.
But you do notice that the soldiers are keeping a very large distance from you. They're giving you a lot of leeway.
Yeah. I'm going to try to be as unintrusive as possible.
Okay. You're pretty much just going to stay in your room the entire trip.
I didn't think she'd get a room. I assumed she'd just be sitting in some barracks or something like that.
No, you actually have your own room.
Yeah, very nice.
It is
Yeah, I'll be
very
in there.
nicely lit. Nice curtains and bedding and shit.
Curtains. Oh, this is nice.
This is the swankiest troop transport ever.
I know.
I really think that Slade was like, you guys better fucking treat her right or I'm gonna kill every last one of you. So like, okay, let's give her flowers and smelly nice stuff so she doesn't, we don't make her think we're coming on to her. I don't want to die. But yeah, you feel the place, blah, 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 ship takes off. Boom! You guys. Yeah. Freeport team. Towards the mid-afternoon, Dan, you get a message or a voice in your head, and it seems to be Ariel, letting you know that the ship is ready to be boarded and that she'll be taking off shortly for the Iron Forge.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I will gather my troops.
Your misfits.
Alright, you sorry bunch of landlubber and retards, let's get going.
Hallam in his banana suit. I'm not a retard.
I like to think I've changed back at this point.
No, you fucking slept in that thing.
Stormhammer's still trying to eat his lollipop.
Yeah, it's a damn big lollipop. Yeah, he's still got some left over.
How does it work?
You lick it.
Put it in your mouth.
It's too big for his
Oh.
mouth.
You'll be able to fit it all in there eventually. Just keep pushing.
You know, that's not... Never mind. You'll be able to fit it all in there. Just keep pushing. Oh, Waylon.
And I'd actually do something with Avon before I head off.
Okay, what would that be?
Pretty much to talk to her, sit down. Like, as you know, the war is coming now, and I'm actually heading off to fight in it. But I have this for you. I'll pull out the heart touch bracelet things. With this,
Okay.
with this, you'll know how I'm doing, how everything's going, and you'll be able to be connected to each other for as long as you wear them, of course.
I shall never take mine off.
Also, I'm going to leave that chest of gold here with you. It's all that gold will be our future one day, so
You're gonna get back and it's gonna be gone. You know what?
I don't care.
It's gonna be spent on like giant, massive dildos and stuff.
They make those?
Strap-ons. Yeah, they had them. Alexa's new outfit. Let's see.
No, pretty much.
Okay.
Leave the chest with the family and the keys saying, you can use whatever's in there if you need to, but try and save up. This is wartime now. And take one last kiss before heading off to war.
Okay. That works. So you guys meet up on the ship. As you guys do, you notice Redfield's on the boat. He is going with you. Again. And we've lost complete track of where the captain went. I think you guys lost him in trend.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he might still be there.
Pissed off. Everybody just gets teleported away from him. He's all alone in trend. He's gonna run into Alexis. Can I have a ride home? Please.
No.
Wasn't the first mate with him too, or?
I believe so.
He's not completely alone.
Yes, you guys do board the ship and find Redfield there. A couple of Velrai are also aboard. Normal shit. Blah blah vibrations. Boom, shaboom. Everything takes off and flies. I don't have to give up the description of how these things fly every time that happens. But all right. Anything happening on boards? Chris, I don't think you're gonna do anything on board of your ship, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You guys.
Just writing, probably.
I'm gonna be meditating.
Just sitting, just waiting to get to the
I
next
might need
area.
or intelligence check to even know if he even knows what meditation is.
He's in tune with nature. He knows how to meditate. I'd imagine meditating be more of a wisdom thing, anyways.
Getting anything for you?
No.
Okay. You guys want to take our 10-minute break right here?
Sure.
5-ish,
Okay.
10-minute break.
Sure.
All right. Guys, we will be right back with more D&D after a bit.
Right after this.
Ah, there's
After-
messages.
Because we're not going to settle on if it's lunch, breakfast, or dinner.
Oh, I just come up from behind her to hug her. Avon.
She's going to be actually relatively shocked to see you home.
Of course.
So things are going well, I take it?
Yes, things are going very well. Kind of. I have a few scars now, but that was to be suspected.
Well, all you adventuring types, of course you're going to get scarred.
hmm
So what news have you brought from around the world?
Well, not exactly good news.
We're all going to die. The Mayans were right.
What's a Mayan?
Well, does she know about Del Rye yet? I can't remember.
The cat people?
Dalhai.
Dalhai,
There.
no. Dalrai, yes, or the Velrai,
Valrai.
because they're in the city. She's seen them.
I mixed the two together.
Of course. Just call them Rai and Hai.
Hi and Rye. Alright. Well, we're kind of fighting things that no one really understands except for the Velrai right now. And they already destroyed a city.
Oh, heavens. No. Which city would that be?
I'm blanking on the name for some reason.
Tanafir and Stormguard.
Tenafir and Stormguard. Alright, well, that's right. I completely forgot about Stormguard. Sorry, Dan.
Fuck Dan's home.
Well, they destroyed Tenafir and Stormguard as of such, but we're stopping them. We're stopping them getting in here. It's already been announced that, well, it's going to be announced tomorrow what is going to happen. So, the Queen will make a big speech.
Do you think Freeport is going to be next?
Next? I don't think so. I sure hope not.
Well, what should we do?
We can't really do anything. We're going to let the Velrai do a part. We have our own little part in the mission and everything, but...
What mission?
Well, we've been out closing things, so they can't attack other cities. We've been a little strike team.
I don't know if I like you doing this. That sounds way too dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous, but it needs to be done.
And you're perfectly fine doing this? Ah, there it is. Thank fucking God I found it. I've been looking for my fucking notebook for this fucking session, and I could not find it.
I could have swore that would have been in your Zippo. Okay.
No. I know where that is.
Am I fine with it? Yeah. Fine with saving the world, I suppose.
Oh, just something else to add on to your ego.
But it's happening, and we have to stop it somehow.
So where are you off to next?
I don't particularly know. We'll know in about 2 days when we reconvene and get it all sorted out.
So that means I have you for the next 2 days?
Yes.
And scene.
Yep.
There you go. You finally get yourself laid. Give me a charisma and endurance check.
Okay. Charisma is just the ability modifier. I think that's +5. Yay.
Let's see if you look pretty doing it. Be like Wayland, just crit fail your charisma check on it.
Ah. Nope.
Well, you look pretty doing it.
Now endurance. Eh.
Oh. Oh my. It's been a while. You're a little bit disappointing.
Oh. That's no fun.
Wouldn't endurance be like how long you last? Wouldn't like athletics be how good you are?
Actually, how did I do it? Was there 2 checks or 3 checks?
I think there was
It was like 4.
I rolled a fuck ton of checks. I remember when I fucked that one
Oh,
prostitute.
athletics. Yeah, throw athletics.
Oh,
Or
okay.
acrobatics. Athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn!
You are very flamboyant with it.
Kama Sutraing this shit.
Those numbers basically make it so Paleth is really, really flexible, really, really good, but she comes quick, and it's done after that for a little bit.
So one had
She has the
other had
kinkiest,
flexibility.
most awesome, 5 minutes, and then boom, just
Done.
we gotta stop for a bit. Make me something to eat.
I'll be good in a few, just don't worry.
Hold on, I need a 10-minute recharge. There you go. You're not the virgin of the party anymore.
She wasn't a virgin beforehand, but
Well,
alright.
in the past 12 sessions, you have been the biggest virgin of this party.
How about
Who's
Dan?
dead?
Or,
Well, I'm assuming he fucked his girlfriend the day before they exploded.
Damn straight, I better have.
Well, he's AFK now, so.
Oh.
But alright, so let's go to. Oh, I gotta remove Dan's or Tyler's token. It's a sad day. Chris, let's go to you.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just heading over to Thorol's place to basically see the extent of the damage. I already know what to sort of expect, but
Okay. It actually has been about 2 weeks since it happened. So when you enter the place, you don't see any kids there. It looks pretty vacant now. Upon entering, all you see in the pretty much the hallway leading up to the dining room is a large dark colored blood stain.
oh, the house is still standing.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, all you see on the inside, as far as where the trauma was, is a large dark colored blood stain
Okay.
for Thorol.
I assumed.
Well, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I don't know how to address this. Oh.
All right.
Well,
So you guys have made your way to Freeport, and
I believe a lot of us had things we wanted to do.
I'm actually going to cover something really
Okay.
quick first with Malik. Okay.
Yes.
Tyler is stepping aside from the game. We are picking up a new defender for next week. So as for Malik's story, after seeing the death of his mentor, he decides to pretty much split from the party and work with the Val Rai explicitly to pretty much hunt down the Delhi. His character is currently in the beliefs that the Delhi were somewhat behind what happened, and they might, or the Valrai might be able to help them out, help him out with finding his killer than the actual party would. So he has since split from the party and has moved on.
Oh.
But he will be returning in cameos, and if he seems to get a better time slot, we might make a full return for him and go 7-player this game.
Q beans.
So
I hear this new player is really sexy too.
I don't know. He's a little bit odd.
I'd suck his dick.
You'd
Yeah,
suck
but you'd suck
everybody's
anyone's
dick.
I had two people have to say that at once. Now, I'm not denying it, but
Yeah.
come on, someone defend me.
No, but if you haven't been following my Twitter, you would know who the new player is. He's also in the chat room, but we'll wait to completely announce him next week. This is map tools on that you can pick up online.
Yep.
Yeah, we're playing tabletop D&D, but we're using a program to do it since we're all online.
Yep. So, let's see. You guys left off. Chris, you were off on your own at an inn looking for a mysterious assassin.
Actually, I was heading off to go see Thorol. Yes, Thorol's house.
Yeah, yep.
But I know other people had other things to do, and my thing's actually not really all that important. Just basically, she just goes and sees the house, kind of quietly reflects on it. If there's anything there, you can let me know. But otherwise,
Yeah, sure. Well, we'll hit that. Waylon, you still have yet to see your master. I'm not sure if you still had plans to do anything with that.
I have planned things I'm doing with that. I may not get to it at this trip in Freeport. Yes, that is it's been so long since we've been here.
I know.
I'm forgetting city names.
Scott still needs to talk to his girlfriend. Dan has.
I think I'm just shopping at this point.
Yeah, you're pretty much done in this city.
Mm.
You guys do have a large lump of sum of money. Hopefully, you guys have spent well.
Remember
I didn't
to
get
enchant
shit.
my robes, Dan. You did.
Yeah,
I did?
Just, yeah.
Spent,
You got Shen's
Shen's
take
money?
because
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you got
upgraded my
Shen's
armor and
take.
your armor.
Oh, okay. I need to buy scale armor then.
if I shop afterwards, can we just add it in later?
What do you mean?
Because I haven't shopped yet. I know there's dangerous things coming up. I might need to have better armor for.
If you're getting it Freeport, you have to get it. Or if for some reason I was thinking your own house, I was like, no, that's not standing anymore.
That's not.
That's
And
actually.
ironically, for a completely different reason than this.
Yeah.
I keep making enemies. I want to sort of sit there or stand there for a moment, kind of reflecting upon it. Can kind of look around. just examine the area.
Okay.
Not necessarily searching for like a clue. She's kind of just absorbing everything.
Yeah, you kind of
but-
know who already did it, so you don't need much of anything
Yeah,
else.
well, she is also, if there is anything out of place, she is going to try to spot it, but that's not really
No,
what she's
actually,
doing.
even if you did roll high enough, you would notice nothing's out of place in this house.
Nothing seems out of place.
Nothing seems taken. Nothing seems to be left behind.
All right. Once she's done kind of looking around, she's going to head out and try to find anyone she's familiar with in the general area.
Yeah, you find out there. I mean, there are kids. There are a bunch of kids in the ghetto that you know.
Okay. I'm going to go up to them and ask what happened to the children who used to stay with Thorol.
Oh, they all went home. To other homes.
Other homes in Freeport?
Some stayed in Freeport, some left.
Thank you.
Pretty lady.
Let me get away from you now.
He is very sad.
Before she leaves and kind of heads back into the not slums, I don't know what you'd call that.
The
Not like the rich neighborhood. I don't know what you call like the
the
regular town, I guess.
the middle
Um,
district.
Yeah, middle place.
Middle class.
Before she heads back into it, she's gonna take one last look towards Thorol's place,
Mhm.
and you can see her fingers on her broken arm trying to move, but can't, and she's just gonna walk off.
Okay.
Like she was trying to form a fist with them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Waylon, what are you doing?
Alright, I'm actually gonna go out and basically buy a plain non-magical set of my old robes. I'm going to give Geddon my current robes to enchant to a +2, and the 4,750 that it will take to enchant them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go buy a blank, several hundred-page book.
Okay. You find every one of those items.
Yay! I'm then gonna hold myself up in a hotel for a couple days and start writing.
Okay. Can I ask what you're writing?
Yeah, it's basically just a as detailed a memory of every kill he has ever made, and the orders that were given to him.
You're gonna turn yourself into the authorities.
There's a plan here, I
Oh,
swear.
God, no.
I'm not
Waylon,
gonna be. There's
whenever
a
you
plan.
say that, it's just gonna.
Yes, a plan. I like this.
Waylon's gonna die.
No, I have a plan.
You're either
I
gonna
fully
be
support this.
you're gonna die or you're gonna end up in prison for life. And I'll have to
I
make,
have a plan.
and
I
have to
swear.
make out another encounter to where you break him out of jail.
I swear there.
In Freeport or Trend, you have to get it today, by the end or by the.
I'll shop
Yeah.
while we're doing things. I'll shop while we're doing things.
Okay, because certain cities don't have the certain supplies.
Yeah, I was just gonna retcon it in later that I'd purchased it. I haven't had time to search the item shop
Okay,
yet.
that's fine. So who are we gonna start off with?
I could go by scale armor.
Do you want to roleplay that out? I've actually been debating on if I want to actually roleplay out merchants.
Yeah, basically,
yeah.
I'm gonna ask them if I can use the basic of basically the hide because it's magic +2 and sort of upgrade that to scale magic +2. If that makes any sense.
No.
I could get the transfer enchantment.
Yeah,
thing.
you could buy flat
Plus one.
scale mill, and Dan can transfer over the enchantment.
I don't think Stormhammer would know to do that though.
You could like
Ask.
me about it.
Yeah.
I imagine at some point, Geddon has told the party what he can do, so I'm sure he would relay that to you at some point.
Yeah, I'll probably just buy the scale armor and be like, "Hey, Geddon, you know how to do this."
Are you
Do
Jamaican
this
now?
thing.
Hey, Doug,
What-
Geddon,
what
can you
thing?
help me with this armor?
Sambalaya. Wait, I'm gonna buy flat scale and
Okay. Remember, prices have increased by 15%.
okay.
And you said everything's increased by 15%, right? And
Yep.
and for like increasing to like a +1 to a +2, it's just the price difference.
Well,
Yeah, so
it's
the price
It's a price difference
15%.
plus 15%.
I'll sell. If I
Okay.
sell my magic, if I sell the magic hide armor, how much am I gonna get for it?
you're going to. I believe 50% was my
Yeah, half
don't
off
know.
is generally what they go with, unless you want to role play it out and you use some
Haggling.
negotiating skills.
Yeah, you could try and intimidate them, but that'll probably put you back in jail.
Probably. And as we know, this is a more serious Hammer of Storms.
We know this?
No, but I know this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's cut over to let's start off with Scott. When we left off, you were actually inside the house at the table while Avon
Yes.
Avon was actually having a spot of breakfast, I believe.
Oh, I don't know if you said breakfast or not, so.
It was some kind of food.
He's eating something.
Is it gonna matter? I feel like no. If it's lunch, I'm out of here. This bitch sucks at making grilled cheese.
I'll come back for dinner. I walked in and I actually set down the chest. Well, I was supposed I'd do my shopping thing first, and then set down the chest by the front door as I just walk in.
So you left your stuff outside?
No, inside by the door.
Inside the front door. Okay, not outside the front door.
No, I'm not that stupid.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Nice going. Okay, yeah, you open the front door and you're greeted by the welcoming face of your dead lover.
Dead? What? How did that happen?
No,
Oh.
she's sitting at the dining table, having, let's say, generic food,